Hey guys, Inferno here. Coming back into episode 2 of my Biomutant playthrough, going through the dark
Welcome to
aura side.
Biomutant.
Continue my game. I've made a saboteur. And I've just got through the intro of the game. Pretty much solidified my choice of dark aura, although you can change throughout the game. So now I have to talk to Jagne or Myriad Sifu. You've made it through the wall and out of Bunker 101. You need to gain the support of a tribe in order to take a stand against the World Eaters. Go to either of the nearby tribe Sifus, gain their support, and take a side in the broiling conflict between the tribes. So, in my last playthrough, you would see that this side here goes down the dark aura path, and Myriad Fortress goes down the light path. I don't normally do this. I normally play light 100%.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
I love the narrator. Yeah, I usually play light, light aura things. To the point where I can't even play like Star Wars The Old Republic. Who am I killing? The black guys. Oh. So you can
right in the face.
Oh yeah! In the air. Boom! Whack. I love the color. Boom! Yeah, so I was saying, there's a game called Star Wars The Old Republic, and that's got light side versus dark side choices, and I cannot be a bad guy in that game, and in most games, but this one...
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the Tribe War began.
This one I'm going to go against everything that's in my being, and be a badass. It'll be the Cobra Kai of Biomutant. It's pretty cool because this has got Wang Fu, whereas that's got Rate.
That's the Jagne Tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the Tribe War, or part of the problem.
This is a bit weird. When you come to a sign, check out what happens. That's a whiz on the sign.
Let's see.
Marks his territory. It's so weird. You can fast travel a bit like Witcher 3 with the signposts.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Sifu's supposed to be here.
Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
Not the underlying feeling of samurais. Look at that.
The Jagne Tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagne fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Great Wall?
The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves, but he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Disciples?
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagne doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
Okay, want to do it. So ally with the Jagne. They want to vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. Warning. Sets the game's end goal to destroy the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny for defeated rival Sifus is limited to subdue or vanquish.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad Tribe.
Wish?
The Jagne's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do, to vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything.
Right. Down the dark path
Their
I go.
kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
What if they're too strong?
Being defeated is a choice they won't make. They've talked about that, but words do not frighten those who feel no fear. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
What about their kin?
The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jagne doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
About the old village.
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
Okay, so exit the fort.
Says they should spend more time outside, gathering resources. Says talking to you was interesting.
Ooh, what's this mean?
Asks you to check out the wares, confident you'll find everything you need here.
I want to trade.
Says there's usually a line, but today's your lucky day.
Each vendor is specialized on a particular type of items: melee weapon parts, ranged weapon parts, gear parts, clothes, or mounts. Going to vendors and browsing their stock can be a great way to find better parts for your gear. If you're missing a specific part to craft a weapon, you can always check the nearest vendor. You purchase items from vendors provided you have enough green currency in the form of a leaf. The price of an item is listed to the right of the item listing. Green is gathered from specific bushes or through selling items. You're able to sell items to a vendor by going to the Sell tab of the menu. You don't have to worry too much about this yet, though. You'll find items in green as you explore the world. Okay. Well, that's cool to know. So, basically it's saying... buy anything yet, because you're going to find some stuff.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
There you go.
Says goodbye to you.
Alright. So, we're going to go this way. Pass through the forest clearing. Nice. That is. Oh, look. Look at that fort. The environment art is pretty bloody cool in this game. Oh. Oh. There's a fight coming up. Oh, nothing here yet. Oh, wow.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Oh, oh damn. Oh, wow. Oh gosh. Oh wow.
Slash and dash. Down to half your health.
Oh wow. Oh yes. That was well, not very graceful, but it job done. Right. So cold. Energy back. Nice. Oh, level up. Oh, I reckon I want some more health.
Hard as nails.
Oh yeah. One thing. Basic melee. Already got those. Movers. Those close combat. Dual wield. Rain dance. So you do alt, left, right. Let's do it. Perks. Oh, maneuver. I should have done a perk. Next one. Next level up, we'll do a perk.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind.
These are like flashbacks.
Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today.
Better now that you asked.
Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique.
I'm into Wung Fu.
He understands Wung Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now.
I'd be grateful.
And he'll be honored.
Okay, you can swim in most waters, while in very deep water you slowly lose ki energy, and when you're out of ki, you'll drown. Well, that's a very unorthodox swimming technique.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
At least I learned how to not swim.
At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice.
Keep trying.
Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. He hopes you'll be one of them. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
Try hard to soak up your instructions.
You can never try too hard. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
I've been looking forward to it.
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect.
I'll train harder.
As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square.
I love training with you.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Train with your Muma.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on.
I don't mind picking up trash.
He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Cycling.
He wonders what usefulness you found.
Something old to make something new.
He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Welcome to crafting. Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. With the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. Start crafting a weapon. First, select the base. This defines which kind of weapon you will craft. There are 3 different kinds of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, and two-handed slash. Continue crafting weapons, select the handle slot. Select the handle you want in order to be able to craft your weapon. You got a banana, knife wrench, extractor, raft wrench, rubber grip, tool, saw, zon, tips to handle, butchers, short stack, clencher, and there's heaps. Path weapon, press F. That's it, eh?
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
Made something for Muma.
He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
Ask Muma to teach me how to use it.
He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Kala.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Mate, I was helping Gizmo.
Inadabsunka.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Kuri kumbala muma.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone.
Kanaruta. Anora kapapum.
She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together.
Anora kapapum. Kanaruta.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Kanamunta. Anora kapapum. Minalagi mamuru.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind.